Welcome back to the Great Outdoors Show. I'm your host, Bob Ide. Our day would not be completed, Hickory Run State Park, unless we played disc golf. And who better to play than Mr. Disc Golf himself, Mike Solt. Mike, thanks for coming out again.
Absolutely.
And for people who don't know, what is disc golf?
Disc golf is just like traditional golf, but instead of hitting a ball with a stick, you're throwing frisbees into a chain basket.
You say frisbee, but I'm thinking frisbee, something I might get as promotion and you play in your backyard.
Right.
These are not frisbees, these are discs. So tell us about them and we're gonna go through some.
The discs are weighted on the edges, so they have a little bit more power to fly through the air, more aerodynamic as well.
Yep.
So you have some that you can throw 300 feet, you have some that can be 500 feet. The world record was broken a couple of months ago, over 1,100 feet.
Okay, before we get out to play, let's go through some of the discs. And they actually have some for distance and putters, which is unbelievable. So what's this?
Right, what we have here is a distance driver. Wider rim, real sharp angle on the disc, pretty flat top for aerodynamics. And then we have a fairway driver, which is not as steep of a lip. It's going to cut through the air, but it's more of a utility disc. You can more control with that disc. Mid-range is like your irons from ball golf.
Okay.
Not very sharp-edged, very blunt, point and shoot type of disc.
Yep.
Usually your second shot.
Okay.
And last but not least, we have our putter, which is the really looks like the old traditional frisbee with the real rounded edge, but they grab the chains when they stick in there, and it's all about feel and comfort for you.
Now you play a lot here at Hickory Run. You run some tournaments. It's popular, and there are courses, believe it or not, all over the place.
There are. There's over 87,000 PDGA members.
Yeah.
But then Facebook will have over 250,000 people have it as an interest. So really, a lot of people play the sport that are not members of the Professional Disc Golf Association, but there's just tons. It's just growing ever so much.
And courses in northeastern and central Pennsylvania, Hickory Run, Prompton has one. I know Wright Township has one, like at Crestwood High School and other places.
Mountaintop, Yetter Park in Stroudsburg, Kennedy Park in Forest City, Waverly has a course. So they're popping up everywhere. The F.E. Walter Dam.
Yeah,
So
they're all over. This is great. Okay, now I throw a frisbee like this. No, yes.
That's how you throw your putter for control.
Okay.
When you grip a frisbee, you want to grab underneath.
Yeah.
And hold it almost like a bike handle.
Yeah.
And then you're going to create a whip action when you pull back.
That's to shoot at. That's closer range, you would say?
This would be a distance.
Distance? Okay. Oh, okay.
But then you also have the guys that are going to throw sidearms. So they're going to want to hold the frisbee like this. And when they let go, they're going to come through.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then you have the guys that throw overhand.
Oh.
You have the thumber. And you throw like this, and the disc does a helix. And then you have the hammer, which this way, and it's going to pan out differently. So there's different methods to how you throw your frisbee.
I'm going to try every one of those as we play. Okay, Zach Harvey from our station is going to play with us too. Okay. So we'll get out there. Let's have fun.
All right, hole one here at Hickory Run, about 290. You have three different lines. You have the left lane, the center lane, and the hyzer lane over the can. I've seen everybody go every route, so it really doesn't make a difference which route you decide on throwing.
Oh my God. You gotta be kidding.
Woo!
Hamming it up.
Your second and third shots, you usually don't have to do a run-up because you usually don't have the room.
Yep.
So you just want to make sure one part of your foot's in line with the mini in the basket. Good attempt.
Five.
Here we are at 3A here at Hickory Run. It's 385 feet, dog leg left. You're gonna go out 225, take a 90-degree left down the hill, across the stream, into the basket.
You realize I'm a novice, right?
Right. Just remember in disc golf, the most fun wins. Didn't hit any trees.
Oh!
Kind of good.
Okay, well, here we go again. Ah! Oh! hit a tree again.
All right, I'm in the water, so it's a penalty stroke. So instead of throwing for my second shot, it's now my third shot. And what you do is you come back in from where you went out of bounds and come a meter in.
Yeah. Oh. Good shot.
You're gonna come straight back up the bank, and you're gonna mark a meter in. Off the bank, go off the bank.
Gotta make sure I have it. Don't want it to slip out of my hands again.
Perfect.
It's all for fun. Nice. 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 There you go.
Why don't you tell us about Mr. Disc Golf? What do you do?
Mr. Disc Golf is basically a promotions company. I run tournaments. I help anything disc golf related. You know, designing courses, helping clubs do whatever they need to do. I travel anywhere up the Eastern Seaboard, really. You know, primarily between Maryland up to Massachusetts.
Zach, that's great.
Get in the hole! Well, that's it for disc golf here with Bob. Thanks for having me out, Bob. For more information about disc golf, check out MrDiscGolf.com, DynamicDiscs.com, or PDGA.com.
Final hole of the day. Let's see if I can get a par. Yeah, working on an eagle next time. That's going to wrap up our visit to Hickory Run State Park. We want to thank the entire staff here for showing us around. Get down here, get to Boulder Field, maybe play a little disc golf or enjoy a swim. We want to thank our sponsors, Sickler's Bike and Sport in Clark Summit and in Kingston, and Weaver's Archery in Middleburg. We'll see you next week in the great outdoors. One more hole.
This has been another locally produced show by Fox 56, CW38, MyTV, and MeTV, the leading producer of local programming.